when you dealing with a narc, you do not want to argue with them, because arguing is what they want. They are feeding off of your frustration and your confusion. They are going to talk to you in circles. They are going to gaslight you, and you're not going to get nothing accomplished. And when the argument is over, you're going to feel very drained and your brain is going to be exhausted. You do not want to try to get even with them. You do not want to try to make them jealous, because they are masterminds at doing that. You are someone that feels deeply. You carry empathy. They don't hurt the same way as a regular human would hurt. Yes, they are very insecure and their ego is very fragile, but they don't feel what you feel. Their collapse is due to an identity, to power, to control that they desperately want. If somebody hurt you, it's like you experience pain, a loss, like somebody betrayed you. To them, they don't care about that. Only thing that they care about is their image, their control, their power over you. So the worst thing that you can do to them is to become completely unavailable, mentally, spiritually, physically. You want to completely cut them off. They gets nothing, because the moment you stop feeding their ego, their power over you completely die. See, a narc can handle your anger. They can handle your tears. They can handle you begging for closure, trying to prove your worth, because as long as they have that power over you, they can continue to write the narrative. When you constantly checking your social media, talking about them, when you still wondering what they doing, asking yourself, why did they hurt you? They are still occupying space in your mind. And that's exactly what they want. But a narcissist cannot handle being irrelevant. They can't handle your indifference. They cannot handle that the person that they thought would be chasing them for years to finally choose themselves. That's why when you start healing, they start acting weird and strange. The same person that claimed that you need them and you ain't nothing without them and they don't care about you. These are the same people that start to watch you, stalk you from a distance. The same person that discarded you and did you wrong, humiliated you in front of everybody, is the same person that is curious and desperate about what's going on in your life. The same person that acted like you was nothing. Now all of a sudden they trying to insert themselves back into your reality. See, the problem was never your energy. It was never your value. The problem was that they thought that you would never realize it. See, when you start to elevate and glow up, it's not about money. It's not about transforming your body. And it's not about jumping into a new relationship. The real glow up is when they don't have access to you, period. When their name doesn't trigger you no more. When whatever hoovering, manipulation, tactic that they try to use, it does not affect you. You don't care. When you stop needing closure from the person that created the confusion, that's when the whole dynamic shifts. You have the power now. Because a narc's greatest fear is not losing a relationship. What they truly fear is losing control over someone that they thought they had in bondage emotionally. They don't want to lose control over nothing or no one. And nothing reminds them more that they've lost control is when they see you healing, thriving, you have peace. You are moving forward without them. So don't worry about revenge. That's not going to do it. Don't worry about trying to expose them to people, because people only going to look at you like you crazy, like you lost your mind. Put that energy into yourself, into your nervous system. Build your confidence. Create the life that they never thought that you would have. Become so focused on your purpose that they would become a chapter instead of a whole story. Because the day they realize they no longer have effects on your emotions, that is the day they truly lose. And the day you stop looking back is the day you truly win.